Have you ever dated someone or went out on a date with someone or unfortunately married someone who has trouble opening up about how they really feel? They show you they care, but they can't tell you they care. They can't actually say the words, I like you or I love you. Then you may be dealing with someone who is what we call in the coaching space as emotionally unavailable. That is very frustrating. But if they're willing to do the work, the situation can change. You want to go deeper? Let's jump in. So, what are the signs of emotional unavailability? They avoid having deep conversations. Deep conversations like, so where do you see this relationship going? Am I the kind of girl you feel like you could marry, or am I just the kind of girl you like to go out with on a date? They also shut down and withdraw in an argument. You could be having a conversation with them, and sometimes as women, we get emotional and you could say something that may be a trigger for them, but you don't know it's a trigger for them. It takes them back to their childhood or a past relationship, and you see them actually shut down. You can see the wall coming up. They facial expression change. They go from making eye contact to not. They go from giving you their undivided attention to now they're on their phone. Now they're looking off or they're looking around, they're looking down, they're not engaging because they're shut down because something you said or did triggered them and now they've withdrawn. They want to keep the relationship surface. They want to be friends with benefits. Or they want to be friends. This happened to me. I was dating this guy, and when we were alone, he would hold me, hold my hand, and kiss on me, and all this stuff. When we got in public, especially if we ever ran into anybody who went to the church that we went to, he would say, "She just my friend. She just go to the church." So red flag, red flag. This guy is emotionally unavailable, or he's just not that into you, and he don't know how to say it because some guys, and this is a rabbit trail, somebody's pulling on me. Some guys will know that they're not going to marry you, but they enjoy your company, or they know they want to marry you, but they're not ready to get married yet. So they want to keep you close enough so no other man will steal you away while they do what they got to do to get ready to be what you need them to be. They're not emotionally available and not ready to get married, but don't want to let you go because they know you are a good thing. That person is not emotionally available. Being inconsistent. They close, they back up. They're texting you, then there's days when you don't hear from them. And then they back, and then they gone. They ghost you, and then they all in your face. But then they gone, and then they back in your face. It's because they're afraid of commitment, and being with you scares them. Because two things, they can either see themselves with you, and that scares them because the last time they were with a woman, she broke their heart, or he can see himself with you, and spending time with you is not something he enjoys, but maybe he may be enjoying sex with you. And so he's not going to mess up the sex because y'all can't have a conversation outside of the bedroom. And so some men will string you along because you're good in bed, and they only talk to you and be around you during that time, and the rest of the day you don't hear from them. But When they want to come over, hey, now they texting you, blowing your phone up because you're a booty call. They know it, but you don't know it. That guy, he's emotionally unavailable. So what do? You have to have a very honest conversation. But when you talk to a guy, ladies, you can't circle the airport. You gotta land. Men don't like a whole lot of words. They don't like a whole drawn out conversation like we do. We can talk for 2 hours about one thing. A man wants you to get to the point and he wants you to land that plane. He wants to know ahead of time, are you just telling me this for my information because you want me to support you? Or are you telling me this because you need me to help you figure out how to fix it? Fix it or listen. As far as a man is concerned, those are the two reasons why we talk. We talk to fix something, or we talk because you need my support. So tell him ahead of time, let me tell you what happened to me today, honey. Or you say, I don't know what to do with this situation. I want you to tell me how you think I should handle it. Let me tell you what happened to me today. And so now he know, oh, she want me to fix it. So now he leaned in because he ready, honey. He ready to help you fix that problem. But if you just talking and then you don't say whether you need support or fixing, and so he begins to fix it. Now your feelings hurt, but he thought you wanted him to fix it. But why else would you be bringing it to him? And it's just a difference in how men and women communicate. But once we learn how to communicate with each other, then all of this will go along fine. So he may not be emotionally unavailable. He just may not be into all that talking that you do. So when you talk to your man, ladies, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, you're not stupid. That's an expression for KISS. Okay, keep it simple, sweetie. You got to set boundaries and expectations, whether you're dating or whether you got married to this guy and it's still an issue. You have to set boundaries and expectations. What's the difference? A boundary is like a non-negotiable. A boundary is like when you do this, these are the um, consequences of when you go and break this rule. An expectation is this is what I expect you to do. I expect you to do A. When you do B, it's a problem. And so you have to be specific. It's wonderful to do this when you're dating, to let your man know, hey, I expect you to hold my hand when we're out. I expect you to open my door. I expect you, if I'm carrying something heavy, to come and get it out of my hands. Those are expectations. And when you consistently do this or that, it makes me feel like this. I feel neglected when you don't hold me or hold my hand. I feel unloved, frustrated when you can't say, Yolanda, I love you. When you can't say, Yolanda, you're beautiful. When you can't say, Yolanda, I dig you. I think you're smart. I think you're cool. I enjoy your company. When you can't talk to me, I feel like I'm not good enough. So you have to set boundaries, but you also have to talk to him and let him know this is what I need. Are you able to give this to me? That's stuff we need to talk about while we're dating. I need this. Even before you decide to become exclusive. You don't want to be exclusive with a man who's not able to give you the emotional support that you need. You want to know that ahead of time. Number four, be patient. Look and make sure that he's trying. Look, nobody's perfect. There are going to be days when he do better. There's going to be days when he do worse. The question is he trying? And if he's trying, be patient. Don't try to fix him yourself. If you're a praying lady, pray for him. Pray the Holy Spirit reveal what's broken, reveal the trauma, and that the Holy Spirit will heal his heart, will heal his soul, so that he's in a position where he can be emotionally available, so he can be whole in his emotions. If he doesn't change, if he doesn't want to change, if he doesn't feel like he needs to change, if he doesn't see that there's a problem, then maybe he needs to do some self reflected on his own, or maybe he needs to go to therapy. Oh, the wretched T word that people hate, therapy. Maybe he can talk to a dating coach. I would be happy to talk to him. Maybe he can talk to someone about past issues or things that happened in his childhood, because most people who have emotional issues, they have them because of past trauma, fear of being vulnerable. The last time I opened up, this happened. The last time I shared my heart, the girl I was with took it and spread it all over town. Of past fear or past trauma usually causes guys in particular to shut down. If they refuse to change and you just can't take it anymore, you have to make a decision whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to leave. I am not a fan of broken relationships. Definitely am not a fan of divorce. But I am also not a fan of being abused emotionally. You have to ask yourself, am I constantly feeling neglected? Is he not changing at all? Is this relationship meeting my needs? Do I feel valued? Do I feel emotionally safe? Do I have a place I can share my heart? He won't open up to me, and then he won't even allow me to open up to him, because even the thought of talking deeply makes him uncomfortable. This guy, red flag, is emotionally unavailable. Is all hope lost? No. If he's willing to change, if he knows he has a problem, he's willing to change, great. If he doesn't know he has a problem and he's not willing to change, don't marry him, because you're going to set yourself up. You're going to be on my counseling couch. You're going to be crying to me about this man that won't let you in, the wall that won't come down. Don't marry him if he doesn't know he has a problem, and two, he's not willing to change. That's my best shot. Emotional unavailability is a real thing. It's a real thing. If you're interested, I've designed a worksheet around this. If you're interested in knowing more about emotional unavailability, I created a quiz and a worksheet to help you in this area. And then you and your sweetie, if he's in denial, get him to take the quiz. Say, oh, let's take this quiz. And that way he can see, man, that's a problem, ain't it? Because sometimes we can't see ourselves until somebody points it out to us. So I hope that was beneficial for you. If there's a topic you want me to discuss, I would love to hear from you. You can email me at contact@yolandabethea.com. If you haven't already, click the like button, hit the share button, share this with one person, and subscribe. Share this with at least one person who you know is in a dating relationship, because this is information that we all need to know. Well, that's all I have. I appreciate your time. Until next time, go in God.